Irfan, thank you so much for giving me time.
Thank you.
You know, we've been seeing the promos of Madaari, we've been seeing the promos of Inferno. We feel so proud when we see you with someone like Tom Hanks. We're like, you know, wow, our guy is very much there. How is your experience balancing our industry and Hollywood?
Yeah, actually, sometimes I think the guy who went there and shot with Tom Hanks was someone else. It was not me. Because Tom Hanks, the image of Tom Hanks before shooting was something else. And,
right.
There was part of me which went and shot. Now I see it as a third person. Maybe somebody else was there inside me who went and shot for him.
So we'll come to that because we have to talk about Madaari. So I read some interviews where you said you liked the subject so much that you said, I'll take this film from every nook and corner to the country. What was it about Madaari that you thought is so important?
See, what's happening, the industry, the storytelling is changing.
Yeah.
Also because audience is demanding, a section of audience is demanding intelligent entertainment where they could be engaged emotionally and intellectually. So we are looking for new subjects which has a kind of which would resonate people's concerns, people's life, and also entertain them. So this is a new kind of cinema where the story could reflect people's life and also entertain.
Okay, somewhere I read, Madaari is based on two incidents. It's about an under construction metro bridge which fell on people years back in Andheri. What is the connection there?
There are incidents in the film which happened,
okay.
Really, and the story is ignited from that.
Okay.
What happens, there are disaster, man-made disaster which happens, and we come to know through media, through news. But that story vanishes in a day or two. But people who were affected by the disaster,
right.
They are affected for whole life.
Yeah.
And we really don't know what is their journey, what happens to them.
Right.
So this is a take on that.
Right. Irfan, we've seen actors move on from one film to the other and then keep moving on. You decided to be a creative producer here. Why was that?
Because this was a story where it's not a regular story. So it's difficult for a production house to really understand the potential, the commercial aspect of this film. So we thought it's better that we make it on our own and then show it to
other people.
Yeah.
You said in your first answer that cinema is changing, the times are changing. How many times in an actor's career do films come that you feel, okay, I'm proud of it, I really want to take it places, I want to do more than just an actor, I want to promote it more than an actor?
I think with every film an actor should feel like that.
Okay.
But when you haven't found your space in the industry, then you don't get those kind of chances.
Right.
But every actor is working towards that.
Right.
So I think I'm fortunate enough to found a little bit of space of mine in the industry, and now the subjects which I want to choose, I don't want to choose just to be circulating from one film to another. I want to choose subjects which concerns me, where I have some connection with the story. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Right, you're doing it very well. If I tell you to put your finger on something that has really changed in the industry since you joined, what would it be?
When I came, that time was the worst time of the film industry. It was 90s, and commercial cinema was producing one kind of film, and the middle class, or we didn't have the audience. There was a particular section of audience. The films were made only for a particular section of society, and there was no younger audience which were demanding audience, so middle class was not going to theatre. But it started changing after, let's say, 2005 or so, and it has tremendously changed. But the other challenge for the industry is Hollywood, the way it's capturing the market.
Absolutely.
So we have to pace up our
game. That's true.
telling of stories. We have to be more innovative.
Are we getting there? Are we moving forward?
I think this new generation of directors. I really hope that they will do it for us.
I can't not mention Inferno because we feel so proud when we see you with the promos of Inferno. We see you with Tom Hanks. Tell us about your experience.
For me, meeting Tom was a wonderful experience. I have never seen an actor who has so much of warmth and so much of he's a magnanimous human being. He's so much of generosity and warmth and curiosity, and he's engaging. Even work-wise, when we were working, the atmosphere was very entertaining, fun-oriented.
Yeah.
Although we were doing a very serious story. It's fun to be with him.
Yeah. Okay, if you can just tell me this much, you've done work, then you've done work here. What is the big difference that you see? One thing that maybe they have right, maybe we have right.
I think we have a very interesting element in our film, which is song and dance, which is the strength of our film.
Right.
And somehow we have lost the freshness of that. Somehow we don't know how to use them.
You're saying we
properly.
shouldn't shy away from that, and
we shouldn't shy away, but we should use it imaginatively.
Right.
And but if we make it a burden on a film, sometimes the producer or the director has no concern about the story. He just need to popular song,
so
which can pull in the audience, and then rest is not supported by
And something that they have got right.
They have achieved a kind of balance with credible information and entertainment, both of us.
Great, Irfan. You keep the balance, keep doing films in both the places, and keep entertaining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.